What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another Cryptid Saturday, and in today's Cryptid Saturdays, we are going over the Cryptids of Nebraska. So, Nebraska's got some fun ones, it's got some interesting ones, a lot of them revolving around one particular lake for some odd reason. And of course, Area 51. I know they're not cryptids, but it is about aliens, so I thought we can go ahead and cover that part of this article too. We might as well while we're here. So let's go ahead and hop into this. Like I always like to say though, guys, I don't own the rights to these articles. I just use them to push along information. This particular article is coming from ancestralfindings.com. Please go over there and show them some love. American Folklore, Nevada. American Folklore, Nevada. Nevada has had a long and intriguing history, having been inhabited by a number of different people over the millennia. As such, it has some fascinating folklore all its own. Here are some of the highlights of it. Water babies. This legend centers on Pyramid Lake in Nevada. According to the legend, the ancient Paiute Native Americans, and once again, I'm just going to apologize for all the names that I will inevitably butcher during this video, used to discard babies who were premature or deformed by tossing them into Pyramid Lake. This murder of innocence was done to keep the tribe strong. Yet the spirits of the discarded babies were understandably angry at what had been done to them. In anger, they now take their revenge on the living world by dragging anyone who goes on the lake into the water with them, killing them. However, for some reason, the water babies appear to only be active during the spring. Stay off of Pyramid Lake during that sunny season. Yeah, okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That's probably just a myth that was straight up made by mothers and parents to keep their kids out of the water when they're not supposed to be. Now, am I saying Native Americans didn't throw their babies into the lake if they were deemed like imperfect in ways, I guess? No, I'm sure that happened. That happened throughout history in other parts of the world, even in the Americas. I fully believe that they did that, but I don't believe the spirits of those babies are dragging people into the lake during the spring. So my guess would be that is honestly probably a made-up folklore tale, but you never know. The Mermaid of Pyramid Lake. Yes, this is the same Pyramid Lake with the water babies. It is probably better to just stay away from this lake altogether. In addition to the water babies, Pyramid Lake is home to a vengeful mermaid. Lots of people who approach the lake sense a dark presence around it. And one legend says that it's because of broken-hearted mermaid who lives there. The legend goes back to Native American times. According to the legend, the mermaid was gorgeous and married a member of the local Paiute tribe. She and her husband were madly in love with each other, but the rest of the tribe disapproved of their union and banished the mermaid from among them. Alone, without her love, she became bitter and angry and vowed revenge on any member of the Paiute tribe who approached the shores of Pyramid Lake. She is said to still wander the shores of the lake today, watching for any Paiute who may approach her. That's really sad. Like, she's broken-hearted, so she's looking around the lake for her love. Like, that's actually kind of a sad thing. Do I think there's really a mermaid in the lake? I highly doubt it. So this one I think is also just straight out of their folklore. And it might have been a real woman that maybe lived on the lake, and the story has just kind of evolved to be the mermaid throughout the ages. Maybe she was from like a different tribe or something that lived like maybe just across the lake, and then just as the story got told throughout the years, it formed into she is now a mermaid in the lake. But I mean, that's just really sad. I actually feel really bad for her. Area 51. Nevada is unquestionably the home of the infamous Area 51. The only question is what exactly goes on there. Located out in the desert, far away from any towns or cities, Area 51 is not easy to reach, and the US military designated it that way on purpose. In fact, the US government did not even officially acknowledge its existence until 2013. Area 51 is an Air Force base, but what goes on there is unknown. Everything associated with the base is highly classified and top secret. While the base is probably used for developing and testing new types of aircraft and weapons, the public has believed for decades that the remains of the UFO crash at Roswell, New Mexico are housed and studied there. Other things that have been rumored to go on at Area 51 include studying actual aliens who were removed from the Roswell crash, both dead and alive, weather control experiments, and time travel. The small town of Rachel, Nevada, on the extraterrestrial highway is as close as most people can safely and legally get to Area 51, and has become a popular tourist attraction because of this. I mean, that requires no explanation from me. Everybody knows about Area 51, but I want to know, drop a comment down below if you guys think they actually took the aliens there. The Legend of Tessie. The 16th deepest lake in the world and the second deepest in the United States, Lake Tahoe is home to a giant lake monster. Like so many other large, deep lakes of the world, this one, called Tessie, a play on the nickname of Nessie given to the famous Loch Ness Monster. The monster appears in June in every even-numbered year, and many locals to Lake Tahoe will tell you that Tessie is quite real. The legend of Tessie began in the 1800s with the silver miners, outlaws, and early ranchers who settled the area and enjoyed a resurgence in 1984. That is when two women claimed to have seen a huge leviathan creature on the lake. Since then, interest in Tessie has been high. It is just one more reason that people enjoy coming to Lake Tahoe. I think it's safe to say that I don't believe there is a leviathan creature living inside Lake Tahoe. That being said, it is the deepest lake in the world. They do have large fish, other kinds of things. It is a big lake, but the lake is shrinking. Like the lake itself, Lake Tahoe, I want to say, is actually more in danger than this monster would be. So that's one thing. Unless I'm confusing that lake with another lake. And I might be. If I am, let me know in the comments down below. But what I think that is probably another example of this is a myth that was created by the silver and gold miners to keep people away from their silver and gold. What would make you not want to come to this lake? Oh, there is a monster that lives in that lake, and if you get too near the lake, it will kill you. Why doesn't it kill you guys? Well, we just know how to live with it. Or, we just deal with it because there's silver and gold here. So, come here at your own risk, but then, hey, somebody has to get, get tossed in the lake, and oh, the monster got him. When in reality, no, you guys just got a little bit too close to our silver mines. Yeah, that's what I think that particular one was. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. That being said, though, that is the end of it, guys. And please let me know in the comments down below, what did you guys think of these cryptids? Have y'all ever heard of any of these cryptids? As well as anything else you might like for me to cover in the future. I'd really like to hear about it in the comments section. And please remember, while you're there, guys, like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Cryptid Saturday. And I will see you guys in the next video.